Well, what's up, YouTube? We kicking it with KD. What's up, man? I love y'all. I miss y'all. What's up, gang? Look, I got my fruit smoothie. I got my bleezy. Today we got a banger. We got a good judge of character. I'm sure we've all made mistakes in life. Please drop a comment relating a different experience you had where you thought you had a good judge of character and you were wrong. I'll chime in on that sometime through the episode, I'm sure. Smoothie, check. Bleezy, rolled up. Let's go.
James, you called the show, why?
I'm here because I believe that a 2.5-year-old kid, my granddaughter, has been smacked in the face, physically abused by my stepdaughter's so-called boyfriend. She told me that she was smacked, her hair was pulled, and she's been shaken by a 25-year-old fat slob. And I'm here today to prove that to people that there's somebody out there looking out for the little two-year-old babies. Steve, I called you because I couldn't get any help anywhere, and I didn't know what to do. I couldn't get a lie detector test. I don't have $400, $500 to pay anybody.
Right.
And my wife was watching your show, and she said, call this number.
Look how easy that was. All he had to do was call Steve Wilkos, man. I can't believe they stopped making new episodes. Like, that's crazy. This show is saving people, man.
And why do you think this happened to your granddaughter?
I had to go to the school with my daughter back where we live and try to get her back in school because she had made some mistakes and was not going to be able to continue college classes. I went and I asked them to let her back in. Now, while I was in there, my granddaughter was in the back seat of John's car. And if any of your daughters are dating somebody named John, you might have a problem.
It's crazy he says that. We just covered an episode where the guy's name was John. You cannot make this up.
I've become a good judge of character. When I came back out after my daughter had some paperwork to fill out, I came back out to the car, and my granddaughter was trying not to cry. And what I mean by that is she was gasping. She was scared to death to cry. As I got closer, I noticed her face was red. And I took her out of the car, and I got her, walked her away. I didn't talk to her. I just let her calm down. She ran around for a little bit, and her mom came out. I knew something was wrong. And so I engaged the child in a conversation. I didn't lead her. I didn't encourage her answers. But I directed her to get her to speak of what happened. And she showed me, she told me verbally, and she showed me physically. She put her hand to her face, and she grabbed a handful of hair. She said, John hit me.
Always believe the baby. I'm riding with Grandpa. Grandpa ain't got no reason to lie. He's sincere. He's everything you expect him to be. Great job.
And I didn't know what to do at that point. And there was another incident that my wife was watching TV with this 2-year-old baby. And we have a huge TV. And I imagine to her it's just like life. She's as big as life to her. And there was a cartoon on, but it was animated like real people. And what my wife described to me is there were children were running in a neighbor's yard. They were tearing it up. The owner of the property came out and had actually physically grabbed a child and was shaking it. My granddaughter turned around and crying and told my wife that John's mean. Now, there's only one thing. There's only one. When a child does, there's only one conclusion you can draw. When a 2-year-old associates a TV program like that and turns around and makes a sentence like she has done. And when my wife indicated that to me, I didn't know what to do.
So did you ever confront this John?
I confronted him. I called him on the phone because I couldn't drive out there because I'd have killed him if I saw him in person. I don't want to go to jail.
I don't blame you.
I want to do the right thing. I want to.
I'm glad Steve Wilkos is there for that.
I'm not going to ruin my reputation. I'm not going to ruin my chances to become maybe an advocate for children like this. If it happens too much nowadays. And here I am.
And he denied it?
He denied it. And he denies it to this day. And that's the reason. And frustration and desperation. And so to keep me from making a mistake, I've sought help, asked where I can do, what can I do, and how can I get it. And I made the phone call, and I'm here, and I need to know. And I'm going to find out.
What was your feelings about John before you found this out?
When I meet somebody, I don't like or dislike them. I've learned to, it might be a bad thing or a good thing, I've become a pretty good judge of character within a 5-minute conversation. And I got to know him. I gave him every chance. The more I got to know him, the less I liked him.
I like how they added a good judge of character from what he said. I'm feeling the poetic vibes, man. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Shout out to my OG members. Shout out to my OG members. Yeah, you know, I'm rocking with y'all. Y'all rocking with me. We kicking it with KD, man. I fucks with y'all, man. Turn up, gang.
That maybe you're interpreting too much into this, that, you know, she's 2. Could that be possible? That maybe you just don't like John?
That doesn't have that I don't see where if I like somebody or dislike somebody has an issue on what I believe in my heart that has happened to a 2-year-old
Okay, so
baby.
what I'm saying is you're not making this up.
I'm not making this up.
Okay.
I haven't read too much into it. I'm 46 years old, and I've gone through life and I've seen a lot of things. I don't live in a $500,000 neighborhood and look the other way. I live in a decent neighborhood. We have a lot of problems, and I get to see it every day. And I've developed, or maybe I have a God-given talent that I can just make a judgment, and I am...
Well, I'll just say from me, I like a man that doesn't look away and gets involved, so... So after talking to your granddaughter, after, you know, this conversation you had with your wife, watching the animated movie that you believed that he shook your granddaughter, you went to your daughter, and what did your daughter say?
She doesn't really believe that he could have done something like that.
Has John ever been violent with your daughter?
Not that I'm aware of.
Have you ever seen anything that would make you concerned? Like, I don't like the way he's that way with my own daughter, or...
You know, I could say yes, but then I'd have to look at myself, and, you know, I have problems, too.
Well,
that's not, you know, that's... My main concern is a 2.5-year-old innocent baby. Heather's 22 years old. If he's done anything to her, that's her responsibility.
Now, he took a lie detector test before the show. You also took one?
Yes, I did.
And what if he passes his test and he's like, hey, you know, I didn't hit my girlfriend's daughter. I didn't do this.
I've thought about that. What if I am wrong? And I guess I put a lot on the line and could be wrong. And you know, if I'm wrong, then I don't believe I've done anything wrong, because we're talking about a 2.5-year-old child. And
Chat, drop them comments right now. Do you agree with what he's saying? Or do you disagree? I strongly agree with what he's saying. That's how every grandparent should be. I'm rocking with him. I'm rocking with him, y'all.
If you're wrong, you want to be wrong on the side of, hey, I'm looking out for my granddaughter.
yes,
What if he fails?
I don't know how to answer that question without going to jail.
We're going to bring out John now. This is your daughter's boyfriend, John.
You know damn well I never hurt that girl.
John came out that doorway like a spoon of mashed potatoes being splashed on a plate, man.
would never do nothing to that baby.
No.
I love her like she's mine.
Come here.
That's
Well, if you never hit his daughter, why are you coming acting in a violent way, coming out towards him?
I haven't done nothing someone to take care
Well, you know
of
what?
that
Then
baby.
I would just come out and tell my side of the story. I wouldn't be charging the man that's accusing me of hitting a 2.5-year-old.
Facts.
You wanted to find out? What do you want to say to this guy?
I'm gonna tell you something, John. The way you came out here, that doesn't impress me none at
I'm
all.
not trying to impress no one. It's not right you accusing somebody of something that they never did do.
How do I
A
know
baby?
you didn't do it?
A baby? Come on,
John, how do I know you didn't do
A
it?
baby.
That's right, a baby.
Yeah.
Can't communicate. I
Yeah,
can
that's
understand.
it.
I'm not
That ain't even-
stupid. Okay? All right?
We are.
Let me
Wait,
tell
hold
you
on, hold on a
something.
second. Hold
you know
on.
what you know what I'm gonna do.
Listen,
Boy, I say you know what I'm
first of all,
gonna do.
don't do, like you said yourself. Don't be doing anything stupid, and then you won't be able to protect your daughter and your granddaughter. You know what? You know what? I want sit down. I want my security to sit down because you two guys are not going to act this way. You don't have to worry. You're not going to come out. You're not going to charge this man, and you're not going to do anything either. You understand?
Yeah.
No. Stand and talk about this. Now, why would no.
Yeah, Grandpa
I'm
ready
telling you.
to scrap.
I'm right here.
Well, then you stay there and you stay there. Why do you think this man's saying this? Why do you think?
I think he's just making everything up. That's
Why?
what he's doing. This is how it was. She was sitting in the back seat of the car and it was hot. And I got her out of the car seat and I put her up front with me, just so she could lay in the front seat and cool off. I seen him coming out the door, so I grabbed her because I thought they was ready to go. So I put her back in the car seat. And then she's still whining and crying. And because she wanted her mom, and she does that.
Can I say one thing?
Hold on, Lynn. I want to hear this.
I put her back in the car seat. Then here he comes, straight around the car and gets her out. I thought we was ready to go, so that's why she went back into her car seat. I've never once laid a hand on her. Never once would hurt her. I've done nothing but good for her. How many times has she said, "You're mean"?
What was your relationship like with him?
Oh, I
before
helped
this
him work on
accusation?
his vehicles and everything.
So was it good? You guys
Yeah,
got along?
I thought we were friends.
Is that
No,
true?
you're somebody that when you do something for somebody,
No.
you expect something in return.
Never
When I do
expected
something for
nothing.
somebody, I do it out of the kindness and goodness of my heart, by God.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
And I'd like to back up right now. I'd like to back up and prove to you why I want to do what I'm going to do in Jackson County. You said that you saw me come out the door and you took a baby that was in the front seat of your damn car and you actually had it strapped in the back of the car seat. You're an idiot. You're a damn idiot. There's no way.
I set her in the car seat.
There's no way you put
I set
that
her in the car seat.
Did anybody catch what he said? He said he saw me come out the door.
I set her
and
in
put
your car seat.
When I got to that car, that kid was strapped in the car seat. Are you magic?
Damn, I get it. He exposing him. He exposing his story. It took me a while to catch on, but I got it. Must be the Zop. Grandpa on that timing though. He on that timing.
You're a liar.
You're a liar. We'll find out here. Just
I ain't a liar. I got a
Hold on.
reputation. Stand here and prove it.
You ain't got nothing.
Listen.
Let me show you something.
Well, he does have a daughter and a granddaughter that he's concerned about. Why would this little girl say that you hit her, that you're being mean to her?
She never said that.
She never expressed that to
She
your
says
girlfriend?
she says you're mean and stuff like that, but that's all she says.
Why would she say you're mean to her?
She says he's mean to her.
But I'm not asking
Well,
you.
right,
that.
but
Don't
I'm just
evade the
saying that's
question.
what she
Why would
says.
she say that you're mean
That's
to
what
her?
she says.
She just says that about everybody?
Yeah.
Does she say that about your girlfriend?
Bro, I'm not gonna lie. This smoothie hitting, bro. I got strawberries, bananas, dragon fruit, and some kind of orange fruit. I can't remember what the name of it is, but it's bussin'.
Yeah, she says her mommy's mean.
And your relationship with Heather?
It's good.
Any problems?
No. Except for him.
And why is he a problem now? Because of these
Because
accusations?
Well, if it would have happened, why did he wait 2 or 3 weeks later to say something about me hitting her? If I hit her.
He never confronted you after
No.
this? He didn't call
it
you
was
up
like
on
2
the
or 3
phone?
weeks later. And he finally said something about it.
Maybe the kid took a while to come around and relay that information to them, bro. I don't feel like Grandpa making it up, but maybe I might have the wrong judgment of character.
Did you wait 3 weeks to
No,
call
I
me?
don't believe I waited 3 weeks.
It was 2
When
or
I
3
said,
weeks.
I've already said it on this stage right here.
Well,
I called you because
it
if I
was
showed
2 or
up at
3
your
weeks
house, I'd be
later.
in a prison in West Virginia right
It
now.
was 2 or 3 weeks later.
You know what? I'm going to ask both of you to leave. I want to talk to Heather, and then I'll bring you back, and we'll get to those lie detector results. Let's bring out James' daughter and John's girlfriend, Heather. How you doing, Heather?
Shaky.
You a little nervous?
Yeah.
Here. Yes. Let me see. How's your relationship with your father?
He's a good dad, and he really cares about me. But we have our ups and downs, you know, like stepfathers, daughters have.
But you believe that he cares about you.
Yeah, he
You believe
does.
he cares about your daughter, his granddaughter.
Yeah, he does.
Do you believe when you hear James say that your daughter communicated to him verbally and with hand actions that John might have been physically abusive to her?
The only thing that I believe my dad when he says that Haley did tell him that. He ain't gonna lie about that. But the only thing that I've seen that I've asked my daughter myself, I've asked her, why is John mean? Because she has said John mean, Mommy, John mean. And just recently, more, she started saying, Mommy, you mean, and Nana, you mean, Papa mean, you know. And I got down on my knees level with her, and I asked her, I said, why is John mean? I said, hey, why is John mean? And she's quiet. She looks up at me, and she goes to pull her hair. And she didn't pull it. She didn't smack her face or nothing. But the night when we went to school, that same day when all this was supposed to happen, my parents brought me into the kitchen with her. And that's when she pulled her hair. My dad said, what did John do? What did you tell Papa and Nana? What did John do? And she showed me. She pulled her hair and she went like this.
Okay, man. I'm riding with my parents and my kid on that situation, bro.
Dad's not lying when he said that she had a red face. She did. I noticed that night, that she did have a red face.
Is it possible that John did this?
In my heart, I don't feel it is. I really don't.
How has he been with your daughter? How does he act with your daughter?
He acts more of a father to her than him.
Okay, but here's a little girl. She's 2.5. She's pulling on the hair, and she's got the red mark on her face. Doesn't that give you some concern? Like, this could happen. I mean, she's got a mark on her face. She's saying he slapped me. He's pulling my hair.
I think it's very impressive for the kid to be able to take it to that length to communicate with the adults and say, hey, he's doing something wrong. This isn't right. Help me. This isn't okay. So I'm impressed by her being able to communicate that. What I'm not impressed with is the mom not picking up on the signs. You got 3 people telling you, hey, man, something's going on here, and you still giving dude the benefit of the doubt.
Yes. My daughter is my life, and that's why I'm here today. I want to find out if it's true or not.
Now, do you love John?
Yes, I do.
Did you confront him about this?
Yes, I have.
And what did he say?
I've asked him, and I told him, I need to know this because I can't, love you all the way if you don't tell me this now and answer me the truth. And he looked me in my eyes, and I asked him, I said, did you smack Haley, yell at her, do anything to her that day when that happened? He said, I swear I didn't. He said she was crying for her mommy. And the reason I believe him is because just backstage, when the babysitter's watching Haley, she's crying just like she was. She cried just like she was that day. She's crying like that, dry heaving and stuff, can't hardly breathe and stuff. That's the way she cries when she gets upset. She wants her mommy.
Now,
Chat, do y'all think he did it, or do y'all think it's just a misunderstanding? the way he came out, I feel like he definitely got those traits in him, and he could have did that. I think he did it. That's my final answer.
Your dad took a lie detector test, and John took a lie detector test. What if it comes back and John fails this lie detector test?
I'm gonna get the proof and put him in jail, and I don't want him. I don't want to see him again.
And if John passes the lie detector test, how is that going to affect your relationship with your dad?
I want my dad to ease off a little bit, and I want him to trust me more, and
I agree on that.
I can realize these things on my own. I do make mistakes, and I am blind sometimes. But if I don't make mistakes on my own, and he stops me from making mistakes, how am I going to learn from anything? And that's what I feel like he's trying to do.
Your dad's a pretty intense guy.
Mm-hmm. He's always been like that.
All right, are you ready to get these results?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I've been ready.
Well, why don't we bring James and John back out? James, is there anything you want to say to your daughter before we read these results?
Heather, you've lived with me for a long time. I'd never steer you wrong on purpose. I don't want you to have to struggle as hard as I have because I didn't take time to get an education. You've been having a problem getting through school. And I love Haley. I love your mom dearly, and I've never hurt her. I'm not going to give you bad advice. When I see something is wrong, you know me by now. I'm not the type of person to stand there and look the other way. That man is not magic.
I respect that.
Why can't you always be like this to talk to me like this?
Wait just a minute. I want to finish. That man ain't magic. He can't put a baby in the car seat in the time it takes me to walk 10 feet. Because I'm not blind, I can see. There ain't no way you can put a baby in a car seat in under 10 seconds. That's my first point. And my second point is, Heather, I love you, and I want you to make mistakes. You have to, but not big ones. And we're getting ready to find out. Now, I may be wrong. And if I am, then I might just be called the biggest idiot in the world. But I stood up here for something. Now, I believe that a 2.5-year-old baby can't come up here, but she can communicate, and she did to me and your mother and you what had happened.
Man, that gotta be one of the best talks I ever heard from a dad, man. I love that real, raw energy, man. I have a daughter. I want what's best for my daughter. And I believe in being honest, even when it hurts. That is the beautiful thing about being a good dad. A great father. If I'm wrong, hell, I might be the biggest idiot in the room. But oh well, man. I have an overwhelming feeling about this guy. No homo.
I love you, Heather.
Oh, you do, Dad.
Let's see how this goes.
Well, we're gonna, and this is your granddaughter.
Oh.
She's a beautiful, beautiful little girl. All right, James, we're going to read your results first. You were given a lie detector test before the show, and you were asked, are you fabricating any part of this story to keep Heather away from John? You answered no. Did your granddaughter say to you, John mean and hit me? You answered yes. Did you see a red mark on your granddaughter's face that day in question? You answered yes. And James, the results of your lie detector test is that
Man. Come on, Steve. I hate it when they did that on live TV, man.
are you fabricating any part of this story to keep Heather away from John? You answered no. the results of your lie detector test is that you have told the truth. Before
I got a God-given talent, and you done messed with the wrong son of a bitch.
Let's go, man. Let's go.
I'm gonna tell you that right now, boy. I'm gonna tell you, you made a mistake.
Well, we don't know that yet. We're going to get to the results. But before we get to your results, John, is there anything you want to say to Heather?
I love you, and I know I'm telling the truth.
Only one of us can be telling the truth here.
No, that's not necessarily true.
You're right.
You both could be telling the truth. Right. Your granddaughter might have said that too. She's 2.5. We don't.
Man, Steve just trying to play smooth and give him the benefit of the doubt, man.
I don't know. Right. But we're going to find out. And only because you're a very intense man, I would like for Mike to get up on stage also. John was given a lie detector test before the show, and you were asked, John, did you ever smack Heather's daughter in the face? And you answered no. And you were asked, did you ever pull Heather's daughter's hair? And you answered no. And the results of your lie detector test results are that John did not tell the truth.
Man, this is some David Copperfield shit.
I never touched her. I never touched her. I ain't gonna do that. I never touched her. Right there. I didn't get her. Guess what? I didn't trick her. I didn't one damn thing, boy. Your ass going to jail. Oh, you better shut your mouth. I'll put you in.
What?
I didn't want to hear her. I didn't want to hear her. You got a one-way ticket. I know what they do to punks like you in jail, brother. The only thing I ever did was
Just be cool. I'ma say like they be saying on Facebook when people go to jail, man. Big Bubba gonna get it. Oh, you make me sick, old former George looking ass. Bark, chicken head looking ass. He know he did that shit. I knew he did it. I could tell by the way he buttoned up his shirt he was guilty. He looked like he hit on kids and probably hit a woman too. With that thick ass Super Mario mustache, man.
smack her on the diaper, and you knew that.
Well, you said you never smacked her.
No, I said I've never slapped her, pulled her hair, anything like that. Did you smack her in the face and pull her hair? No,
Yeah.
you did not. You lied, you.
Tell him again.
I want another test. I want another test. Who the hell you think you're? Shut the up, I throw up.
What?
Who the hell?
Why are you upset with him?
He's sitting there running his mouth. That's why. But I want another test.
I'm running my mouth too. I'm doing a show. Why aren't you mad at me?
That's crazy.
You know, I don't understand your behavior. I don't understand your behavior. I don't understand because he has a right to be upset because he took the test and he could pass the damn thing.
I've never
You
hurt her.
come out, you're mad, and you want to charge him and try to attack him.
I've never hurt her.
Then you fail the damn test and you're ready to start kicking some more ass.
She said,
I'm just curious. What would a 2-year-old do that you would have to
she did not
spank
listen
him?
to
I'm asking you.
I'm telling you why. I'm telling you why. I know damn well that I want another long fucking test.
You know what? If I gave you and you came into my ass and I said, yeah, my 2-year-old little boy, and I said you could smack it, that gives you an open invitation to go around and start smacking 2-year-olds?
And then she way too pretty to be with him. And look how that security guard looking at him. Look how Steve looking at him. Look how I'm looking at him. Man, I grab his ass through the TV like on Scary Movie when she had grabbed that girl when she was brushing her hair type shit. My bad. I thought the mic was off. If the video clipped, that's because I thought I was rambling and my mic was on mute. I'm sorry.
I guess so, huh?
Yeah, I guess you are a big idiot. And I hope Heather learns that you're nothing but a damn liar that would abuse a child.
I'll get another.
You go get it on your own time. Get off my stage.
Steve. Asshole.
I want you to go talk to him. This is your daughter we're talking about. He's saying he gave you, you're giving him permission to smack your daughter, everything else. He's making you look terrible.
Let's see what she got to say.
Jonathan, trying to make me look like a bad person now? Because you failed the lie detector test?
You said smack her on
You
the
hit my
butt.
little girl!
I did not
You
hit
hit
her.
my little girl!
I did not.
Man, look how he pointing this finger in her face.
You're lying.
You know what?
You're
You know what I
lying.
see? I see you getting aggressive with every person that's been on this show.
so glad
You've gotten
it's
aggressive with
over.
her father. Now you're getting aggressive with the woman you supposedly love. This is how you do
I'm
it?
not getting aggressive. She's throwing her finger in my face. What am I
What do you
supposed
want
to
me to do, Jonathan? You hit Haley.
No, I didn't
Yeah,
hit
you
her.
had to have done something
The
when
only
you
thing I
hit
did was
her.
smack her.
You have anything else you want to say to this guy?
Nope.
You know what? She's saying stay away from her, stay away from her daughter. And I'm gonna help James, and we'll contact the police inspector and make sure you stay away.
Do it.
And you'll have some consequences.
Go ahead.
Let's go.
He looked like he just got out of jail in that muscle shirt. Boy, built like a carton of milk. Carton of milk built that. Jimmy Crap Corn and I don't care looking ass dude, man. That boy built like Ed and Eddie characters, bro. It don't make no sense. He got a Grand Theft Auto San Andreas build, bro. This is wild. He built like a redneck Peter Griffin. Great example of fatherhood right there.
Thanks. I did what I came here to do.
Thank you, Steve.
It's nice to see a man that's very passionate about his family, that, as you say, if you see something wrong, you're not going to look the other way. You really put your butt on the line because, you know, this could have made you look bad if you passed and you didn't do anything. But you know what? You said you didn't care. You wanted to protect your granddaughter, and I commend you for that.
Man, I respect that, man. That was a lovely episode right there, bro.